Welcome back, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe. Matiktok PH. So are you ready? So our quarter two, week six objectives. So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to use the following special products formula to find number one, find the product of two binomials. Number two, find the product of sum and difference of two terms. Number three, find the square of a binomial. Next, we have 4, find the cube of binomial. Next, number 5, find the product of a binomial and a trinomial. And last one, find the square of a trinomial. So, ito yung kailangan natin ma-master or matutunan ngayong week. All about special products formula. So, are you ready? Okay. So pag sinabi natin special product, bakit kaya sila tinawag na special product? Okay, so because these products can be obtained easily by applying the special products formula. The formulas are called special because we don't need to be proceed to the distributive property to get the product. So, kasi nga, mahaba yung proseso doon, mahaba yung oras na pagsusolve. That's why we have these 6 special products formulas to find their product easily and mabilis natin makuha. Okay, so with that, we have the word product of two binomials. So, ano ang ibig sabihin ng product of two binomials? As you can see, we have these terms, meaning there are two terms, two terms. So, if you recall that you can use the FOIL method, but since we are in special products, we have to apply the formula. And that is, if you are going to simplify these two binomials to get their product, we have s square, x square plus the quantity of a plus bx plus ab. So meaning to say, ito yung sum ng inner and outer terms mo. Remember, that is the FOIL method, but in-apply na natin in special product. So we don't need the FOIL method. Pero we have to use that to check. Okay, so example natin, we have the x plus 2 times x minus 3. So if you are going to notice, paano ko malalaman product of two binomials na i-apply ko? If the given are two binomials, take note of that. Kaya if you're going to apply the formula, ito, yung naka-expand, substitute lang natin. So meaning, square natin yung first term. Okay, kaya ito yung magiging substitution niya. We have x square, meaning x times x square. Ito yung formula natin. So, take note of that. And we have to get the sum of the outer and inner terms. Meaning to say, ito yung 2 minus 3 natin. Kasi nga, this is b. Yung b natin dito ay negative 3. Yung a natin yung 2. Kaya, since if you're going to get the sum of the inner 2x saka yung outer negative 3x, simply 2 minus 3x. So nakalabas yung x kasi nga they are similar terms. And plus 2 times negative 3, ito yung a times b mo. Ito yon yung formula natin. And if you're going to simplify this, simply x squared na rin siya, same as this. So ito naman 2 minus 3x. So simply this is negative x kasi mas malaki yung negative mo. And then, the product of these 2 and negative 3, that is negative 6. Therefore, our final answer or the product is x squared minus x minus 6. Next, we have, how about if you're going to get the product of y plus 3 times y plus 4? So, same process tayo. You have to square the first term. Ito siya. So, we have to y times y square. And then, you have to get the sum of the inner and outer. Ito yan. Kaya magiging 3 plus 4y. Di ba? Yung a natin dyan is 3. Yung b natin ay 4. Okay, so we have to 3 times 4. Kaya magiging y siya. I mean, 3 times 4y. And dito naman, that is the product of a and b, that's y, 3 times 4. And then, if you're going to simplify this, we have y square, same pa rin siya. Dito naman, 3 plus 4. So, get the sum of this, that is 7y na siya. And we have to get the product 3 times 4, that is 12. That's why the product of this two binomial is y squared plus 7y plus 12. Okay, so that is another. We have number 3. What if it involves the numerical coefficient, not 1, meaning 2? So 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 5. So same procedure tayo. You have to apply this formula. So square the first term, or meaning, di ba? Ito, 2x square. Ito yung formula natin. And then, so ang tanong dito, saan nanggaling yung 10? Tsaka yung negative 6 or minus 6. So as you can observe, the sum of the product of the inner terms and outer. So meaning to say, yung 10 ang galing dito sa 2x times 5. Kaya 10. Since similar terms itong outer tsaka inner, ilalabas natin yung x. Group lang natin. Dito naman, negative 3 times 2x, kaya negative 6x or negative 6, nilabas yung x, similar. Kaya 10 minus 6x na siya. Dito naman, negative 3 times 5, yun yung AB natin. Okay, so that is the solution. And then you can now simplify 2x squared, meaning you have to square the coefficient first. Kaya 2 raised to 2 yan, magiging 4. And is x squared, then kaya 4x squared. Dito naman, sa middle term mo, 10 minus 6x, that is simply 4x. And dito naman, that is the product of negative 3 and 5, that is negative 15. Therefore, our final answer, or the product, is 4x squared plus 4x minus 15. Next, how about number 4? So let's have the product of 3x plus 4 times 2x minus 1. So lagi natin tatandaan dito, no? So kapag binomial to, the special product na gagamitin mo ay product of two binomials. So how about the numerical coefficient of the first term is different. So meaning you have to multiply the numerical coefficient. So we have 3 times 2, x squared, plus negative 3 plus 8x plus 4 times negative 1. So in-apply lang natin yung formula, but since they have different numerical coefficient, minultiply natin. Kaya ito yun. And we have to simplify this one. A plus b x, ito yan. Kaya negative 3, yun yung product ng outer mo. Yung 3x saka negative 1, ito yon. Then 4 times 2x, kaya naging 8 yan. Or simply, labas mo yung x kasi similar sila. That's why negative 3 plus 8x. Dito naman, yung AB, yung product nila, that is 4 times negative 1. Therefore, if you're going to simplify this, we have 3 times 2, 6x squared na siya. Copy mo lang yung literal coefficient na x squared. Then, negative 3 plus 8, that is 5x or plus 5x. And we have 4 times negative 1 or simply negative 4. Meaning to say our product is 6x squared plus 5x minus 4. So with that, we have another. How about if you are going to use this kind of solution? So pwede naman siya, no? So pwede mo siyang gamitin this is example, no? X minus 4 times 2x plus 4. So pwede mo siyang i-distribute one by one yung first term mo, ito, dito sa kabila, and yung second mo, dito naman sa kabila. Same pa rin. But if you're going to multiply, di-distribute lang natin. Kaya x times 2x, 2x squared yon. Dito naman, x times 4, 4x yon. Dito naman, that is the FOIL method na ginawa natin, no? So, but it takes time lang. Kung makikita nyo, no, aabutin ka ng mahabang oras. Kaya, pag sinimplify natin to, we have 2x squared plus 4x. Ito yan. Then, negative 4 times 2x kaya negative 8x. Then, negative 4 times 4, negative 16. Then, combine like terms mo yung similar do sa middle, tsaka ano mo, yung middle term mo. Yun yung outer tsaka inner mo. And that is 2x squared minus 4x minus 16. So, ito na yung final answer mo. And we have number 2, product of sum and difference of two binomials. So, nasa pangalawa na tayo. So, eto naman, so paano natin malalaman kung product of sum and difference of two binomials? Tandaan lang natin na kapag ang given natin ay magkaparehas yung first term mo na number, tsaka yung second mo magkapares. But the sign or operation is different. So ito plus to, minus to. But you can see that they have the same first term A, B, B. So meaning kapag sinimplify natin itong expression na to, square lang natin yung first term mo. And square mo din yung second term. Then copy mo yung minus. Always minus because this is the product of sum and difference. Or this special product is also called difference of two squares formula. Okay, kaya nga siya difference, kaya minus yung magiging final answer natin. And let's have example. We have x plus 3 times x minus 3. So, kailangan malalaman mo, magkaiba sila ng sign or operation, pero magkapares yung first at yung second term mo. So, automatic, alam mo agad dapat na sum and difference of two terms or difference of two squares ang gagamitin mo. So, square lang natin. Ito yung solution. We have square the first term, x square, and square mo yung second term mo. But this is copy. I'll take note of that. Always copy the minus because this is different of two squares. And square mo yung that is, yan, yung first and second. Then, if you're going to simplify, same as x square. And same din, kapag in-square mo yung 3, that is 9. So, meaning, we have x square minus 9. So, lagi siyang binomial, yung magiging final answer mo sa difference of two squares. Next, we have number 2 example. How about y square minus 5 times y square plus 5? So, same pa rin yung first and second term mo. So, square mo lang din yung first and second term. Then, copy mo yung minus because that is the difference symbol. And we have y square raised to 2 minus 5 square. That is, yan. Yun yung formula natin. And if you're going to simplify the first term, that will become y raised to 4 minus 5 square, that is 25. Kaya y square, y raised to 4 minus 25. Okay, so another example we have 2w plus 4 times 2w minus 4. So, lagi natin tatandaan, no, kapag magkapares yung first and second term mo, alam mo na agad dapat na difference of two squares formula ang gagamitin. So, that is, we have square the first term, 2w square, and also the second term. That is the formula. And if you're going to simplify the first term, that will become 4w square, meaning in-square mo yung first, yung numerical ni w eh. 2 raised to 2, meaning 2 times 2 yun, kaya naging 4. Dito naman, so 4 raised to 2, meaning 4 times 4, kaya 16 yun. And that will become 4w square minus 16. Yan ay final answer natin. Okay, so another, we have number 4. So what if the given is 3t cubed minus 2s times 3t cubed plus 2s? So same pa rin yung formula natin kasi nga magkapares pa rin yung first term tsaka yung second term mo. So alam mo dapat na difference of two squares. So that is substitution, square the first term and also the second term. And if you're going to simplify the first term, that will become, ayan, so 3t cubed raised to 2, meaning is square mo muna yung numerical. Kasi 3 raised to 2, ibig sabihin yun, 9 yun. Kasi 3 times 3, kaya i-multiply mo yung exponent niya, kaya 3 times 2, 6. Kaya 90 raised to 6 yan. Dito naman, 2 raised to 2 muna, and that is 4. Kaya s raised to 2, kaya that will become 4s square. Kaya we have 90 raised to 6 minus 4s raised to 2. And we also have the 3 square of binomial o pangatlo na tayo. Okay, so dito naman sa formula na to, we have the a plus b square, meaning square of binomial. So paano ko malalaman square of binomial? Kapag meron siyang exponent, kaya nga siya square. And yung kanyang terms na in-square ay binomial. Kaya nga siya square of binomial. If you're going to expand this, pwede mo siya ipakita as a plus b times a plus b kasi nga square meaning dalawang beses. Kaya multiply mo yung a times a plus b sa sarili niya. Kaya nga two terms siya. I mean, two quantities na naka-binomial. If you're going to expand this using the FOIL method. We have a square plus 2ab plus b square. So magiging trinomial siya. Always trinomial yung magiging ano natin dito, final answer. Kapag ang given natin ay square of binomial. So same lang din dito, nagkaiba lang yung minus kasi a minus b square, it can be written as a minus b times a minus b. Pag in-expand mo to, we have a square minus 2ab plus b square. So ang nagkaiba lang minus yung second term mo because the given here is minus. So ibig sabihin nito, square the first term twice the product of the first and the second term and added mo yung square ng last term. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng square of binomial. So let's have example number 1. So meaning, you have to take note of this. The square of a binomial add the square of the first term twice the product of the terms and the square of the second term. Yun yung ano natin, rules natin doon. And with that, let's have number 1. The given is x plus 2 squared. So using the formula, so this is plus, kaya yung first formula natin. So that is x squared. Pag sinubstitute natin yan, no, yung a squared, kaya square the first term. Yan, yung x. And then twice the product of the first and second. Yung first term mo yung x, second term mo is 2. Since twice, meaning multiply mo siya ng 2. Kaya 2 times x times 2 yon. And yung last natin ay square the last term or the second term. Yun yung second term mo dito ay 2. Kaya 2 raised to 2 yon. If you're going to simplify this, we have x squared, same lang din siya. X squared. And we have to simplify the middle term that will become 2 times x times 2, that is 4x. Dito naman, we have to get the square of the last term mo, 2 raised to 2, meaning 2 times 2, that is 4. Kaya the final answer is x squared plus 4x plus 4. Always remember, the final answer is always trinomial, 3 terms. Next, we have number 2 example, y minus 3 square. So, same pa rin yung procedure. Paano ko malalaman kung anong formula ang i-apply ko kapag ang given natin ay square of binomial? Meaning, 2 terms. Meron siyang exponent na 2. And with that, we are going to use the second formula because the given is minus. So, we have square the first term, yung y mo, kaya ito yung formula. We have y square. And then, twice the product of the first and second. Kaya, since minus itong given natin, copy mo yung minus because of the formula. Take note of that. And that will become negative 2 times y times 3. Kasi yung second term mo ay 3. And square mo yung last term mo, yung minus 3, that is negative 3 squared. And we have to simplify the first term, y squared. And yung middle term natin, negative 2 times y times 3, that will become negative 6y. Dito naman sa last term, square mo yung negative 3, that is positive 9. So the final answer is y squared minus 6y plus 9. So that is now the final answer. Take note of this. This is a perfect square trinomial. So always remember, the final answer of the square of binomial is always perfect square trinomial. Paano ko malalaman ang perfect square of the trinomial? Kapag ang last term mo ay perfect, ano ba yung mga perfect natin? We have 1, 1, 9, 16, 25, 49, 36, and so on and so forth. So you have to master the list of perfect square. And also the first term. So kailangan perfect siya. And another we have example number 3. So the given is 3w square plus 1 square. So same pa rin, no? Kasi nga square of binomial yung given natin. Or yung i-apply natin. That's why you are going to substitute the given 3w square raised to 2 plus twice. Kasi di ba sa given natin sa formula, 2 times 3w square times 1. Kasi yung second term natin 1 plus 1 square, yung last term or second. And that is the formula that we have. And then, kapag sinimplify natin yung first term, meaning square mo muna yung 3. Okay, kasi meron siyang numerical coefficient, meaning 3 raised to 2, that is 3 times 3. Kaya magiging 9w raised to 2. Saan nanggaling yung 4? Okay, so since merong exponent yung w mo, multiply mo dun sa power na 2. Kaya 2 times 2, that is 4. That is according to the law of exponent. And another we have, pag, pag sinimplify mo to, we have to multiply 2 times 3 times 1, that is 6. Then, copy mo na lang yung literal coefficient na W square. And the final is 1 square, that is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Kaya, we have 9W raised to 4 plus 6W raised to 2 plus 1. Always remember, this is a perfect square trinomial. Yung answer natin. And we have number 4, 2a cubed minus 3b raised to 2. So, same pa rin yung procedure natin. This is square of binomial. And you have to substitute the given to the formula. We have 2a cubed raised to 2. In-square natin yung first term natin. Ito yung first term. And yung second term, ito yon. Since you have to multiply, kaya negative 2 times 2a cubed times 3b. Ito yung first and second term mo. And then, that is, and then you're going to square the last term mo, yung negative 3b squared. Kapag sinimplify natin yung first term, meaning, square mo muna yung numerical niya. That's why 2 raised to 2, that is 2 times 2, kaya 4 yon. Then, multiply mo yung exponent do sa power, kaya 3 times 2, 6 yon, according to the law of exponent. And we have to simplify the middle term, that is negative 2 times 2 times 3. That is negative 12. And you have to copy na lang yung kanyang literal coefficient na a cubed tsaka b. Okay, so pwede ba silang pagsamahin? Hindi po, because they have different according to the rule of adding similar. And then, this is you're going to square the last term. Kaya negative 3b square, you're going to square first the numerical coefficient. Negative 3 times negative 3, that is positive 9 na siya. And copy mo na lang yung b square. And we have number 4, special product. We have cube of a binomial. So ano naman nagsabi ng cube of binomial? So we have the formula. So the steps would be cube the first term of the binomials. Next, triple the product of the square of the first term and the second term. Next, we have triple the product of the first term and the square of the second term. And step 4, cube the last term of the binomial. So kung mapapansin nyo, paano kung malalaman cube of binomial? Kapag ang given natin ay square, I mean, 2 terms, yung kanyang term, tapos merong exponent na 3. That is cube of binomial. Kapag in-expand natin ito yung magiging final answer natin, yung formula natin. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. Kapag minus naman, mag-iiba lang yung ating second term tsaka yung last term na sign. Yun lang yung kaibahan niya. Kapag minus yung given natin, doon sa kinuha natin yung cube, yung given niya. And with that, let's have example to apply the formula. We have x plus 2 cubed. So since this is plus, gamitin natin yung first formula natin. Ibig sabihin, ito yung maging final answer. Substitute lang natin. And we have this, cube the first term, ito yan, x cubed. And then, thrice, meaning triplihin natin. Thrice the product of the x square and 2. Ito yan. Saan ang galing ito? Ito yan yung formula natin. So, 3x squared y, ito yan. Yung y kasi natin dito, or this is the first and second term. Yung x mo, first, second term is 2. Next, we have to trace the product of the, ito, xy squared, ito yan. Kaya 3 times x times 2 raised to 2. May exponent kasi, you have to copy that. And we have to cube the last term, yung 2 cube natin. Kapag sinimplify natin to, that will become x cube then. And then, you have to multiply 3 times x squared times 2, that will become 6x squared. Dito naman, first, you're going to square the 2. Kasi ito ay numerical value. So, 2 raised to meaning 4, then multiply mo sa 3 tsaka x. Kaya magiging 12x na siya. Then, cube the last term mo. Yung meaning 2 times 2 times 2. That is 8. Kaya final answer is x cubed plus 6x squared plus 12x plus 8. So always remember, 4 terms yung ating magiging final answer kapag ang given ay cube of a binomial. Okay, another example, number 2, x minus 3 cubed. Okay, so second formula natin, use this. So meaning cube natin yung first term mo. Ito yung first term natin, yung x. Second term, yung negative 3. Kaya ito yung formula natin. Then, i-trace mo yung product ng first and second mo. Kaya ito yung formula natin. We have negative 3 or minus 3 times x squared. Okay, ito siya, no? Yung ano natin, square natin yung first term and the product of with the second term. And we have to 3 times x times negative 3 square. Ito yan. Sinubstitute lang natin. And we have to get the cube of the last term, yung negative 3 or minus 3 cube. And then you're going to simplify x cube, same lang din siya. X cube. Then simplify natin yung next, we have negative 3 times x squared times 3. That is negative 9x squared. Dito naman, you have to simplify first the numerical negative 3 squared. That is 9 times 3, 27x na siya. Kaya next, we have to get the cube of 3. Kaya magiging minus 27. So therefore, the final answer is x cubed minus 9x squared plus 27x minus 27. Next, we have number 3. What if 2x plus 4 cube? So same procedure tayo. So kasi nga, cube of binomial. So always remember, so kapag cube, ito yung formula natin. And that is the substitution. You have to get the cube of the first term, 2x cubed, and trace the product of the square of the first term and the second term. Ito yan. So 3 times 2x squared times 4. Don't forget the exponent. Next, we have to trace the product of the first term and the square of the second term mo. So 3 times 2x times 4 raised to 2. And cube the last term mo, yung 4 cube. Kaya simplify natin to, meaning 2x cube, i-cube mo muna si 2. Kaya 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. Kaya x cube na siya. Okay, so pinakita lang muna natin. No? Dito naman, 3. Dito muna, kapag meron siyang numerical value, you have to simplify first before you multiply to the other number or variable. So with that, 2x raised to 2, meaning 2 times 2 muna yon. So 4x na yan. Tapos may exponent niya, kaya 4x squared yon. Times 3 times 4. Ayan. Kaya ito yung magiging ano natin. Ayan. So 3 times 2 raised to 2, x squared times 4. Inisa-isa lang muna. And dito naman, square mo yung 4. Okay, 16 na siya. Kaya 3 times 2x times 16. Dito naman, cube the last term. That is 4 times 4 times 4 ang ibig sabihin niyan. Kaya we have 64. And then if you're going to simplify this, 4 terms ito. That will become 8x cubed. Dito naman, that is 2 raised to 2. 4 na yon. 4 times 3, that is 12 times 4, that is 48x squared. Dito naman, 3 times 2x times 16, that will become 96x. And since already simplified yung 64, bring down mo na lang. And that is the final answer. 8x cubed plus 48x squared plus 96x plus 64. So lagi siyang 4 terms kapag ang given ay cube of binomial. And let's go on number 5. So product of a binomial and a trinomial. So dito naman, so meron tayong special case. So kung mapapansin ninyo, ito ay binomial tsaka trinomial. So paano ko malalaman kung ito ba siya ay product of binomial and trinomial? Kapag ang given mo ay binomial tsaka trinomial. And kapag sinimplify natin yan, pwede ka mag-distributive property. Kaya lang, mahaba yung proseso. So, ito yung magiging tsura niya, no? A cubed minus A squared B plus AB squared plus A squared B minus AB squared plus B cubed. Di ba ang haba? Then, cancel out mo yung mga similar or magiging zero na yung value niya. Okay, then matitira dito si A cube tsaka si B cube. And therefore, yan yung magiging formula natin. Yung derivation ang ginawa. Para alam nyo na kung saan ang galing yung A cube plus B cube. Okay, so dito naman, kapag ang given naman natin minus, ito kasi A plus B, ito ay A minus B. So kung mapapansin ninyo, kapag ang given ay A plus B, yung second term mo dito ay minus. Nagre-reverse siya. So kung dito naman ay A minus B, magiging plus siya. Take note of that. Kaya ang formula natin, A minus B times A square plus AB plus B square. So this is product of binomial and trinomial. So kapag ginamitan mo ng distributive property yan, ito yung magiging itsura. Kaya A cube plus A square B plus AB square minus A square B minus AB square minus B cube. Then cancel out yung mga similar terms. That will become 0. So matitira dyan si A cube tsaka si negative B cube. Kaya yan yung formula natin. Dito siya na-derive. And with that, so kaya meron tayong formula. Kapag ang given natin ay A plus B times A square minus AB plus B square is equal to, ang kukunin mo lang dyan, napakadali. I-cube mo lang yung first term tsaka yung second term mo. Titignan mo na lang dito. Do not use the distributive. It takes time. Maubos ang oras mo kakasolve dyan. So kapag ang given naman A minus B times A square plus AB plus B square, so ganun din, i-square mo, i-cube mo lang din yung first term tsaka yung second term. But since the given sign here is minus, i-copy mo yung minus. Okay, so yun lang susundan mo. With that, let's have example. So, number 1, 2a plus 3, this is binomial. Multiply natin sa trinomial na 4a square minus 6a plus 9. Okay. So, ganun din. So, kunin mo lang yung cube ng first term mo na 2a, kaya 2a cube yan. Yung second term mo, yung 3, kaya i-cube mo siya, 3 cube yon. If you're going to get the cube of the first term, that will become 2 times 2 times 2, 8 yon. Kaya, that is yung formula. And 8a cube yon. So then, the cube of 3, meaning 3 times 3 times 3, that will become 27. Kaya ang final answer natin, we have 8a cube plus 27. So lagi siya 2 terms na lang. Okay, so what if, ang tanong ko, paano ko malalaman, aside from binomial tsaka trinomial, paano ko madidetermine kung special case siya? Okay, take note. Kailangan yung first term mo sa trinomial mo ay square siya ng first term. Take note of that. Kasi nga, 2a, pag in-square mo yan, ang magiging sagot doon ay 4a square. And also, yung square ng second term mo na 3 ay 9. Kailangan masatisfy niya yon. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo yung so kailangan makita natin yung square ng first tsaka yung last term mo ay square. And also, yung 6 naman dito, yung negative 6a, saan nang galing yan? Kailangan ma-check mo siya. So, 2a times 3, that is 6. Ni-reverse mo lang yung symbol niya. Yung sign. So, magiging minus siya according to the rule. So, yun lang yung tatandaan mo para ma-determine mo kung special case siya, kailangan square yung first tsaka yung last. And also, yung middle term mo ay the product of the first and second na i-reverse lang yung sign niya. Yun lang itandaan nyo doon. And with that, we have number 2 example, 3x minus 4 times 9x squared plus 12x plus 16. So, ganun din, get the cube of the first term and the second term. So we have to get the 3x cubed, meaning 3 times 3 times 3. That will become, yan yung formula natin. So that is 27x cubed. Dito naman sa second term, get the cube of the 4. We have 4 times 4 times 4. That is 64. Kaya the final answer is 27x cubed minus 64. So, okay, ulitin natin na. Kaya paano natin ma-determine kung ito is special case? Kailangan yung square ng first term mo sa trinomial ay galing dun sa first term mo. In-square mo, ibig sabihin. And also yung second term mo, in-square mo siya, kaya naging result, yun yung last term mo dun sa trinomial. Okay, so, and also the product of the first and second, yun yung middle term mo sa trinomial. Yung 3x times 4, 12x. Since minus to, ni-reverse mo lang siya. Yun lang yung pattern na kailangan nyo tandaan. Okay, another example, we have 5x plus 4y multiplied to 25x squared minus 20xy plus 16y squared. So, ganun din. So, you have to cube the first and second term. We have 5x cubed plus 4y cubed. So, ibig sabihin yan, ito yung formula natin. And you have to get the cube of 5, meaning 5 times 5 times 5, that will become 125x cubed. Dito naman sa 4y cubed, ibig sabihin 4 times 4 times 4, that is 64y cubed. So, yan na yung magiging final answer natin. Napakadali lang, basta alam niyo yung pattern natin. And how about if you have this kind of given na hindi siya perfect square trinomial. Okay, kasi ang given natin dito, di ba, kailangan suriin natin kung ito ba ay special case or not. So, tignan natin. Yung trinomial, square ba siya ng first term? Yes, kasi x times x square. How about yung last term mo sa trinomial? 4. 2 times 2, 4. Okay, so hindi na siya satisfied kasi nga minus 2. So, ibig sabihin, hindi na siya special case. And also, yung product, di ba? 3x, hindi naman siya product ng first and second term. So, meaning to say, hindi pwedeng i-apply ang special case natin na product of binomial and trinomial. Okay, so with that, anong pwede kong solution or formula? So, use the distributive property. Isa-isahin natin. Ito yung mahaba. Kaya you have to distribute the x times x squared plus 3x minus 4. Tapos yung 2, multiply mo ulit dito sa x squared plus 3x minus 4. And we have the product is x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4x. Dito naman, we have 2x squared plus 6x minus 8. Inisa-isa natin didistribute. Then you're going to combine like terms. That is, i-combine natin si x cubed tsaka yung wala naman siyang kapares na terms or similar terms, copy lang natin. Then, tingin tayo ng kapares na term ni 3x squared. Meron siyang similar. That is 2x. Kaya that is 5x squared. Next, negative 4x. Meron ba siya? Yes, that is 6x. Kapag in-add natin yan, that is 2x. Positive. Kasi mas malaki yung positive. Dito naman, sa constant, wala siyang kasamang constant. So, bring down mo lang. Therefore, so the final answer of this is x cubed plus 5x squared plus 2x minus 8. So, always, ano pa rin siya, no? Diba? 4 terms. Next, we have number 2, x minus 3 times 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. So, balikan natin yung rule natin. No? Paano kung malalaman kung special case? I-check natin yung square ng first term, x times x squared. Since 2x squared to, automatic hindi na siya satisfied. Meaning to say, hindi natin pwedeng i-apply ang special case na product of binomial and trinomial. So, doon pa lang, basta kahit isa lang doon na hindi siya makasatisfy doon sa first, second, tsaka sa middle. And with that, we use the distributive property. That is we have to distribute one by one. Kaya magiging result natin, that is 2x cubed. Nanggaling siya dito. Sa 2x, 2 times 2x squared, kaya naging 2x cubed. Dito naman, x times negative 5x, kaya naging negative 5x squared. Dito naman, x times negative 6, that will become negative 6x. Dito naman, we have distribute negative 3 dito sa trinomial, kaya magiging negative 6x squared, minultiply natin dito. And dito naman sa negative 5x sa negative 3, that will become positive. Take note of the same sign become positive in multiplication of integers. Remember, and negative 3 times negative 16, that will become positive 18. Kaya final answer natin, you have to combining like terms. Si 2x cubed, meron mo siyang similar? No. So bring it down. So dito naman sa square, meron ba siya? We have negative 5x and negative 6x. But since they have the same sign, so that is negative 11x. Next, we have negative 6x tsaka 15x. So since they have the different sign, i-minus natin. Kaya positive 9x. Mas malaki yung positive natin. Kaya positive yung magiging sign. And since wala naman tayong constant, bring it down. And that is now the final answer. We have 2x cubed minus 11x squared plus 9x plus 18. Always remember, there are 4 terms in getting the product of binomial and trinomial. But this is not the special case. Take note. And we also have the last special product. We call this square of the trinomial. So ito, napakadali lang siya. Mahaba lang yung formula. We have a plus b plus c square. Paano ko malalaman yung square of trinomial? Kapag ang given nating terms ay tatlo. Ibig sabihin, trinomial. And meron siyang exponent na 2. Kaya nga siya square of a trinomial. Kapag in-expand natin ito, we have this. Meaning, square the first term. Ito yung first term natin, si A. B yung second, third, si C. Ibig sabihin, square the first term, we have A square. Second term mo, we have B square. Third term is C square. Then twice the product of the first and the second, we have 2AB. And then twice the product of the first and the last term, we have 2 times AC. And square of, twice the product of the second and the last term, that is 2BC. Okay, sundan nyo yung pattern. And if you're going to get the formula using this example, we have 2x plus 4y plus 3z squared. So ito yung first term natin si 2x, second term si 4y, third term si 3z. Kapag substitute natin, that is 2x squared. Ito yung formula natin, square lang natin. Yung second term, yung 4y squared. Yung third term natin, yung c squared, that is 3z squared. And then, twice, meaning multiply natin ng 2 yung first and second, that is 2 times 2x times 4y. And then, yung next natin, we have 2 times 2x times 3z. Ito yung formula natin. And 2BC naman, ito, we have 2 times 4y times 3z. And then you can now simplify. So each term, we have 2x raised to 2, meaning 2 raised to 2, that is 4. Kaya 2 times 2 yan. Kaya magiging 4x raised to 2. And that is our simplified for the first term. And the second term would be 4y squared, meaning 4 times 4, that is 16. Since y squared yan, so just copy. Kaya 16y squared. Dito naman, 3z squared, meaning get the square first of the 3, that is 9. And we have 9z squared. Dito naman, we have to multiply 2 times 2x times 4y, that will become 16xy. Dito naman, we have 2 times 2x times 3 times 3z, that will become 12xz. And we have the last term, simplify, we have 2 times 4y times 3z, that is 24yz. So you have to observe that how many terms do we have the final answer? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So always remember, in square of trinomial, the final answer is always 6 terms. Hindi pwedeng i-add na yan because they have different terms. Okay, so next we have number 2. How about this? 5a minus 2b plus 6c squared. So, yung pa rin yung procedure natin. Just square the first term. That is 5a squared. Then formula natin. And we have the second term, negative 2b squared. Next, we have third term, 6c squared. Then, twice natin yung ab. We have 2 times 5a times negative 2b. And then, twice natin yung AC, kaya magiging 2 times 5A times 6C. And then, twice BC, that is 2 times negative 2B times 6C. And then, if you're going to simplify the first term, we have 5 raised to 2 muna, that is 25. Then, A squared, magiging 25a squared. Dito naman, negative 2b squared, that will become negative 2, negative 2. If you multiply, that is positive 4. So we have 4b squared. Dito naman, 6c squared, meaning that is 36c squared. Dito naman, multiply mo lang siya. 2 times 5a times negative 2b. That will become negative 20ab. And we have to multiply 2 times 5a times 6c. That is 60 AC. So kapag different yung literal coefficient, copy mo na lang siya. And this is, get the product, we have 2 times negative 2b times 6c, that is minus 24bc. Therefore, the final answer is 25a squared plus 4b squared plus 36c squared minus 20ab plus 60ac minus 24bc. Always remember, there are 6 terms in getting the square of the trinomial using the special product. Okay, so with that, you're going to answer the quiz to determine kung natuto ba tayo sa ating lesson all about the special product. So with that, I hope you learned something from this video. So we'll see you next time.